Hey, and good morning. It's another wonderful day. Today is the 28th of May and it's 2021. It's wonderful. I've been talking about arising and shining. I've also been talking about gaining courage in the soul because sometimes we don't have the courage to arise and to shine because of many fears that may come into our lives. And then yesterday I promised you that I was going to talk about commitment. Now, when we talk about commitment, people may straight away think about marriage. The adults may think about marriage, but I always wonder, what would a child think about commitment? What is it? When I've been thinking about how to present this, I was thinking about commitment being something we choose to do or not do. So the things we choose to do can affect our lives in the same way the things we choose not to do can also affect our life. And I do think in different areas of our lives. So spiritually, for example, I find it not so easy to commit to the things of God because I have to self-discipline. I have to be self-disciplined. Alternatively, I have my church and the tradition of the church to guide me and lead me in that. Alternatively, I have now to create my own time on the way to develop myself spiritually using the tools that I've been given. For example, the Bible and other devotionals that have been made by other people. It is self-discipline. It's not easy. But at work in the physical sense, because there is a routine that has been created and there is a reward that is tangible at the end of the month, I find it so easy to do. So I wake up Monday to Friday and I go to work and I work within the set hours. I commit to my work and I commit to the targets that have been set for me. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not easy, but somehow those targets must be met. Otherwise, the work will be stagnant and I won't be paid at the end of the month. When it comes to the intellect, we have an education system all over the world. Many countries have an education system that is stable, and that's what we introduce our children, ourselves as young adults, as we get into work. We are conditioned through these education systems. So we may not say we are fully committed, but whether we like it or not, we commit. We are not fully committed because we don't like every subject. We don't like everything that is done within the school system. But however, because the system is that way, then we commit to go through the school system and to go through the training system so that we can also go into the work system. So that becomes like the norm, nature. Then I'm thinking about the emotional kind of commitment. Commitment to the emotion can be tough. It can be difficult because our emotions go up and down, and therefore you have to choose to think right. People say think positive, but sometimes it's difficult to think positively when there are negative things going through your life. When the other system that I've already talked about have gone haywire, then the emotions can also go haywire. So it's important that we learn how to commit to nurture our emotions in the positive way. And one other aspect I do think about when it comes to commitment is the social life. I also call it fellowship and socializing with other people. It can be difficult if you're not a people person and if you're not that kind of a person who would like to be surrounded by people or rather go out to mix with other people. So that's also a great effort. However, the word is commitment. Remember, it's what we choose to do or not do that helps us to be and to arise and shine in the areas of our calling. I sometimes back wrote about whatever you diligently commit to serve, that becomes a master. And I also want you to think of also the other way around, that whatever you commit to do and to do diligently, you can master it as well, so that it doesn't master you. Otherwise, that's a thing to think about. But for today, my word is commitment. And look into those areas of your spiritual, your physical, your intellectual, your commercial, your emotional, and your social. And think about what is it that you need to commit to, arise and shine courageously so that your gifting and the calling and the purpose in your life will be fulfilled. Otherwise, I do believe that we all have a purpose and a calling in this life. We have giftings, we have talents. And it is in those areas that I'm calling you to commit to, because without commitment, then that arising and shining won't happen. And we need the courage to do so, like I said yesterday. Have a wonderful day, and let's be committed to the things that we've been called to do for the purposes in our lives. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. God bless you.